going? So I've started walking a lot more because there's a real strong urge to spend more time outside. And to be honest, it feels amazing. And it's like when I first started doing yoga, and I felt so good from doing the yoga that I just like wanted to do it every day. And now it's the same with being outside. It's like, even if it's like a 5-minute walk, sometimes it's like a 2-hour walk, sometimes it's just a quick little run. Anything that just kind of like feels good. And I still apply the same thing, so I don't force myself. I have had to work a lot on coming away from rigid, externally imposed discipline, something that I guess holds conditions around my well-being. So like I had a little run today, and I haven't been for a run in probably a couple of weeks, but it was just coming in. Like I just wanted to sort of get out there and run, and it was probably like 5-10 minutes, and then I'm home, it's warm, and I thought I'd share a stretch with you. And if any of you watch my videos, I work very intuitively. So all of my guidance, whether it's through speaking, providing kind of healing meditation sessions, or of course doing this yoga, everything is just what is in the present moment. So that's why I'm sharing this, and I'm probably going to call it post-run yoga, because I've just been for a run, and now I feel like I want to stretch. So let's connect. If we just let ourselves relax, take a few deep breaths. Maybe it feels nice to soften around the shoulders and the back. And it can be nice to bring the palms to the heart and connect to the heart energy, and even have an awareness of breathing in behind your heart. So like breathe into the back body. So what I've just been doing there is a little bit of Ujjayi breathing. I watched so Ujjayi breathing is a pretty standard breathing practice in most yoga traditions. And Ujjayi breathing is when you sort of slightly constrict the breath at the back of the throat. So it's not restricting your breath. It's almost just like you get a real strong feeling of feeling the breath in the back of the throat. And it sounds like waves on a pebbly shore. There's a and it's a really great way to regulate the body's temperature, and obviously to really bring you into focus. And this Deepak Chopra video I watched was really interesting, because we have this thing, this nerve that runs around really in the central channel of the body, the vagus nerve, and it really is what promotes well-being in the entire body, in the body's systems, which let everything keep flowing and keep moving. And if you ever have done a yoga class and feel really nice after, it's really because this nerve you've stimulated, and it's promoted efficiency in the body and mind. So Ujjayi breathing can be nice. If you want to explore that, feel free. So let's just come to a little twist. You can put the left hand behind you, twist around, look around, and breathe deep. Gently release and take that to the other side. So just bring the right hand behind you, look around to the right. Breathe deeply. And then gently release. We're going to reach the hands out in front of us and take a few nice big breaths here. It's nice just to possibly sway a little bit and feel into the lower back. And of course, breathe deeply and pay attention to the breath. I'm going to come up a little bit from here and still be reaching forward. And then I'm going to inhale, reach back, and then I'm going to reach up. Okay, so we're reaching back, and then long. And one more. So inhale, reach back, and then exhale, reach long. Beautiful. Okay. So again, I'm just going to get a little bit forward, and then I'm going to take nice big in breath and reach back. And then I'm going to reach long and forward. At the same time, I'm feeling the shoulders drop, okay? So inhale, reach back. And exhale, reach it out. And inhale, reach back. And reach it out. Good. Okay. So we'll go back behind, interlock the fingers, take 2 or 3 breaths, just lifting up. Through the chest, exhale, pull those hands back and away from you. Keep breathing deeply. So you can see here the hands are really pulling them up and away, okay? And then gently release, and I'm gonna hug my knees in, okay? And then I'm just gonna press myself up. Some of you might be able to just pull yourself up. I'll press, okay? And then see here, I'm on the balls of the feet, and then I'm just gonna work them forward and back. So something about wearing shoes, and our feet, the soles of our feet have all the body's nerve endings at the very bottom there. So doing something like this. So basically I'm just moving forward to the tippy toes and back again. And this is just as a way to kind of wake up the feet, enliven the knuckles and the joints of my toes. So that my toes stay happy, my feet stay happy and dexterous, so they stay mobile. Okay, so a couple movements like that. And then from there, I'm just going to lift the bum up and end up in a forward bend. Okay, so let's relax here for a bit. It's really in every position, it can serve us to find a way to stay easy, stay relaxed. Now we can be determined in our will to perform a pose, but even in that determination, we want there to be an ease about it, because otherwise we could potentially be creating more stress in the body and mind. It's like imagining you're just this little kid, and you want to imagine yourself treating yourself like you would like a 5-year-old, basically. Just be really nice. Be really nice to yourself. And move your body around like you like yourself. Okay? So I'm going to relax here for about 3 more breaths now, okay? And then from here, I'm just going to inhale, look up, walk my hands out, step my feet back, come into downward dog. And I work a lot with knee and knee integrity. So here I'm gonna be quite strong with the position, in the sense that I really want to feel like I'm reaching the bum up, and away from that reach, grounding the feet and the hands down. Okay, so I'm gonna breathe deeply here. And all the while, for me, I want to have a sense of really pulling those knees up and back. Now, that would be different for you if you have hypermobile knee joints. If anything, you want to work on keeping them a little bit bent and strengthening the muscles around the joint. For me, I don't, so I'm going to focus on pulling those knees up, pressing the heels down, relaxing the head. And breathing deeply, breathing luxuriously, okay? I'm always looking around in my body for more space. And I'm going to take a breath and reach the right leg up now. And I'm going to hold it here for a little bit, okay? So I'm going to just keep breathing and reaching. And I'm feeling that after the run as well. So just take a few more nice big breaths here. Really reach that leg up. And you could play around. You could try taking the leg out, taking it back. And then from here, I'm going to bring it through and come to pigeon. So for me, after some long walks or run or some fitness, stretching the hips, hamstrings, and quadriceps will be a big part of the session, the stretch. So I'm going to bring my knee forward. Get yourself feeling really happy and comfortable in your pigeon, okay? Take a couple breaths here, where already I have a sense of encouraging the left hip long and down, and I can even pull that knee up. You see, like that? So I'm tucking the back foot under, pull the knee up, sit myself further back. This foot as well can be flexed to help support that right knee. My breath awareness, I'm aware of really creating space in that lower back. So I'm going to breathe in and reach the arms up. Lift up a couple bits higher, and then exhale, relax, and I'm going to reach forward and breathe here. Woo! I can really feel that today, so I want to take it really easy now. And then for me, sometimes I'll feel like some tension in the shoulders, and I'll basically spend a bit of time breathing awareness into that part of the body and consciously asking it to go. Like, I don't need you any more attention. You can, So we're just going to come up and get the hands up. Now, for me, my right knee is forward, and I'm going to just take a breath and reach diagonally across the body. So inhale, lift that right arm up, and exhale. And again, inhale, nice big breath, lift it all the way up and out of that hip. And exhale. Last time, inhale, lift it all the way up and around. And then exhale. As I exhale, I'm actually going to let myself sit over on that right side. Bring my left knee in to meet my right foot. Okay? So this is all about the quadricep here. So all I'm going to do is scoop my pelvis under, right? And I'll tell you, I could feel the stretch right there. So I don't have to go down any further than that, really, to feel a really nice stretch in that left thigh. However, I could go a little bit deeper, letting the elbows, the stretch is a little bit stronger there, and actually go all the way down. Now, if that flow for you, if it gets all like, I can't move my body, then don't go back, okay? Just stay right here and breathe conscious awareness into this part of your body, into that front left thigh. But because this is my practice too, I'm going to lie down and I'm going to continue to feel the pubic bone lengthening, the pelvic floor stabilizing, and that lovely stretch down the front of my left thigh. There's a quadriceps, big muscles. And then I'm going to bring my arms up over, basically chill out here and breathe. Good. And then that's about it for that one. Now, whether we're lying down or sitting up, I want you to unhook both knees or kind of pick both of them up and then hug your knees in. Sway a little bit from side to side. And then rock and roll all the way up. Inhale, boat pose, just take a breath, and then exhale. Cross those feet or scooch them, bring them all the way around beside you, and then just step back into your downward dog. Breathe here. It's always nice to kind of come back to yourself in the down dog. Breathing into that seat and the back body, relaxing and finding space in the neck and the shoulders. And then let's try taking a breath and lifting that left leg up. So the left leg's lifting, and I'm just going to hang out there. It's a nice way to really kind of activate the core and feel length in the body. So think of lengthening and strengthening. So it's all about really feeling expanded, feeling like you can reach out of your center. And you know the score here. So you could gently open the hip, bend the knee, reach that leg out. Just try stuff. Have fun. There's no need to be too serious with all this stuff. Okay, and then bring that left knee all the way down. It's only really, I think, if we take ourselves too seriously, we're probably more likely to hurt ourselves, because it's like fear, isn't it? I can imagine the reason we take ourselves seriously is that we think the body is like serious and hard, and the body's like this sickly thing. But if we flip it around and think the body is this really happy, healthy thing, all we need to do is kind of play with it and listen to it and love it. And then you end up being well. So it really is a choice that we make in our mind. Okay, so again, lifted the back knee up, get myself feeling okay. Lift up. So here I have an awareness here of actually lifting so lengthening that back leg and like lifting my body up out of the pelvis, okay? And then gently here, I'm going to relax forward now. I've actually put that back knee down to lengthen it. I like doing that as well. Sigh. Let it out. Best for the hips. Okay, now take our time. Let's come up. Same here. Put that right hand down, left arm. I'm going to reach across the body. Okay, so I'm kind of reaching away from you. Inhale up. And then exhale, reach it back down. Last two. Inhale. And exhale. It's just a way to kind of get comfy here. Inhale. Yeah. And then exhale. From there, as I put that hand down, now I'm going to let myself kind of release the pigeon and dropping onto that left side. It's almost simultaneous. As I let myself sit down, that right knee can pull up and in. So there's this sort of shape there. Now I'm going to drop the right hip down as best I can. Scoop the pelvis under and sit back until I can feel that lovely pull along the front thigh, the right thigh. And again here, remember, you might want to be here, you might want to be here, or bye-bye, you might want to be lying back. So breathe where it feels good for you, okay? Okay, so start to release that. Take your time. However you can, release the legs and hug them in. So I'm going to do happy baby, which is just bending the knees towards the armpits, lengthening that lower back down. But I will like play this. So I'm going to stretch the knees wide and then bend them. Stretch them wide, bend them, wide, and bend them. Okay? Then I'm going to bring them up, and I'm going to reach one leg long and keep one leg pulling in and just feel that stretch. And then I'm going to switch legs and pull one leg in and one leg long. Feel the stretch. Woo. Okay. And then just bring both legs in. And then cross one knee over. Hug both knees in, get a glute stretch and a lower back stretch. Bring one knee over and hug them in. And I'm going to finish this practice with shoulder stands. So I'm going to come up and probably just plow pose even. So I do this little pull, so I really feel that extended leg reaching high, okay? So like a reach up. Then I'm going to come back to plow. Ear pressure pose, that's my fave. So I want to hang out here. You're more than welcome to explore shoulder stand, plow pose, ear pressure pose in your own timing. And then here I'm just taking my time rolling out of shoulder stand plow pose. And I've got hold of my ankles, so this is a good core stabilizer, strengthener, and also back body stretch. So I'm really taking my time. I'm using a bit of resistance, okay? So as I lengthen down, I'm like sort of at the same time pulling my legs back towards me, okay? So I'm lengthening down, I'm pulling back in, wiggle the hips a little bit. And then stretch out. I might want to hang out with just letting the knees come apart. Hug them in. Forward bend, stretchy, stretch, move those hips. Here you go. And you know that you can relax as long as you like after a little stretch. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope I've inspired you to spend more time outside, to play, to have fun in life, because it's so good for your body. And all we need to do is really kind of soften away from the thoughts that we're thinking that are pulling us away from enjoying and playing and relaxing, and realizing that we have choice as far as what kind of thoughts we want to think about ourselves and about life. Have a great day. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Take care.
All